Dog, then Tornado Ted and Visa Fire as the pink on the outside. Now the even boxes are being placed in. Kumi Kid is in. Visa Fire on the outside. Being placed in as Rusty Talent. Sunset Express is locked away. Set to go now. They're rolling. Racing. Fairly good dispatch. Now Tornado Ted tried to come across, couldn't do so. Now kicking up on the inside, we find it's Super showing a burst of speed in the centre. It's also Sunset Express showing a bit of pace. Going to the outside, we find Visa Fire and also Johnny 5. Down on the inside, we find that Sunset Express may be just showing away, and Sunset Express is bounding away, and Sunset Express goes to the line and wins. It's Super second. It was pretty tight for third. There was a couple in it. Rusty Teller was in that bunch for third placing. In fact, there was two of them. Let's Playboy. Sabby's a Star is placed in, and on the outside, Chappie's Rebel. Set to go. Lura rolling, racing, bit tight in the early stages and going quickly. Now we find is another Smoky showing a burst of speed. Down on the inside is Yankee Bale. Wider out on the track going quickly. We find is Sabby's a Star down the extreme outside, and Stylish Playboy's in the centre. Kicking up is Kodiak Bear now. Kodiak Bear comes through on the inside, and Kodiak Bear hits the front close to home, and Kodiak Bear goes to the line. Second in, very, very tight between Stylish Playboy and Yankee Bale for the minor placings. Next in would be Murray Moon. Sabby's a Star, Chappie's Rebel in that bunch with another Smoky. Stand by for placings now after the Benetton. Racing, Pure Romance away okay. Also Johnny 5 showed plenty of speed out there, wider on the track. Then follows Follow Night. Down on the inside, let's have a look. Synchronizers going the best of those. In the centre we find Follow Night. Down the extreme outside is the yellow Johnny 5. Synchronized Johnny 5 settling down to fight it out. Synchronized on the inside. Johnny 5 the outside. Synchronized beats Johnny 5. Third in would have been Yes Sir. Just behind Yes Sir was Pure Romance. Also in that bunch was Young Riley. Follow Night. Rebel Dandy never gave a yelp with Pure Romance. Nexus was one of the last hope. We'll have that trophy presentation. Winner of the event, Synchronised, raced by Wendy Connell, Brindle Bitch, by Barney's Alarm out of Clavelli L. Trained by Gavin Gledhill at Titira. Second number 5, Johnny 5, raced by Chris Mallinson, a Black Dog, by Mallory's Prince out of Sabby Secret. Trained by Peter Zeitz at Pennington in South Australia. Third number 7, Yes Sir, raced by B Marshall. A Blue Dog by Mr Giles out of Do It Now, trained by Fred Marshall down at Sunbury. Now waiting for the margins and the time after the running of that second Greyhound. That's all we're waiting for. And of course information from the steward. 1 length by 2.5, and the time 2016. 1 length by 2.5 lengths, a time of 2016. 1 length by 2.5 lengths, a time of 2016. There's all clear and all correct. All clear and all correct has been notified. All clear and all correct notified after the Max Miller Carpets grade 5. Misty As, Rough But Ready, and Sabby Star goes into the outside box, and they're just about set. In the starter's hands, ready to go. Lure rolling. Racing. Let's have a look. Somber Tears missed it a bit now. Going extremely wide is Sabby Star. It's going to go down the extreme outside. Broken Dates tried to come across the field, and also there was Dark Rocky. Broken Date in the centre. Sabby Star on the extreme outside, and kicking up is Dark Rocky on the inside. They settle down to fight it out. Dark Rocky on the inside, and Dark Rocky holds off and goes to the line. Beats Broken Date. Third home Somber Tears just in front of the outside dog, which was Sabby Star. Next in was Half Ring Cube, Lucky Tommy in that bunch. Misty Ave was never sighted with Rough But Ready. Waiting for placings after the Mick O'Connor Memorial. Waiting for placings, you'll find number 3, Dark Rocky, trained by David Chandler at Donald. Did run a good second at Robinvale a couple of starts ago. Finished 5th last week behind Terrible Trev, which won pretty impressively. But Dark Rocky has chased well today from box 3. Has beaten off number 5, Broken Date, trained by Tracy Rowe at Mildura. And number 9, Somber Tears, trained by Gavin Gledhill at Tachira, has finished 3rd. The reserve has got 3rd. Listen, Brindlebitch by Malloy's Prince out of Sabby Secret, trained by P. Zeltz at Pennington, South Australia. 3rd, number 1, Kaya's Cape, raced by the Lowen Syndicate at Brindlebitch, by Fire Cape out of Special Babwee, raced by Jenny Fullerton, or raced by the Lowen Syndicate, trained by Jenny Fullerton at Redcliffs. 2 lengths by length, the time of 21.33. 21.33, and all clear and all correct has been notified, all clear and all correct. Then, lure rolling. Racing now, getting away quickly on the inside. We find as Kimby Kid showing a burst of speed now. Coming, darting across was Coup very quickly. Going to the outside was Beast of Fire now. It's Coup on the inside. Beast of Fire, Johnny 5 right up the top of the track. Getting to the front in the centre of the track was Beast of Fire, but kicking back on the inside is Coup. Beast of Fire, the outside. Oh, Coup may have just lasted Beast of Fire. And flashing home was Johnny 5 when it was all over to make it a 3-way go on the line. Well, just when Visa Fire looked as though it was going to get to Coup, Cou's kicked back, and then Johnny 5 has absolutely flown down the outside. I think you'll find that Coup on the inside has just lasted to beat Visa Fire with a fast finishing Johnny 5 in 3rd spot. Waiting for placings after the Boulevard Nursery Stake. Winner of the event, number 7, Coup, is raced by the Rag Syndicate at Blue Beach by Head Honcho to Call Me Coup, trained by Rod Lambert at West Milton. That gives connection to double. Second placing to number 1, Feast of Fire, raced by I Troth, White and Black Dog, by Light of Fire out of Walkyrie, trained by David Chandler at Donald. And 3rd, number 5, Johnny 5, raced by C. Mallison. Black Dog by Malloy's Prince out of Sabby Secret, trained by Peter Zeltz at Pennington in South Australia. Half a length by half a length in the end, 20.44 the time, 20.44 a half by a half, and all clear and all correct has been posted, all clear and all correct posted, set to go. Sorry about that, they're racing in a minute, away they go. Kaya's Cape got away okay. Now let's have a look. Coming across was Nexus, also showing a bit of speed was Ginger Morris in the early stages. Kaya's Cape showing plenty of speed now, wider out, going to the outside as Sabby's the star as they're spread across the track. There's a bit of trouble on the inside between Nexus and the Blue Dog, Ginger Morris. It's got going again, Nexus on the inside, and it's come away, and Nexus goes to the line and beats Sabby's a star. 3rd in Kaya's Cape, next in Ginger Morris, and last in was Calling Spell. Have a look, getting away pretty quickly. We find in the centre is Batman, showing a burst of speed as Pozdonna on the outside, and going to the extreme outside is Legal Storm. There's a wall of dogs at the moment, where we find that Batman coming at it on the outside is Legal Storm. Batman, Legal Storm settling down to fight it out, and it's on the outside, Legal Storm. On the inside, Batman, maybe Legal Storm from Batman. 3rd in Mr. Attard. Next in would be probably Johnny 5. Water Skier was in that bunch with Shiloh's Gift, Saturn Blitz. Waiting for placings after the Jim Dannett stake. Winner of the event, number 7, Legal Storm. Second placing to number 5, Batman, and 3rd, number 6, Mr. Attard. Legal Storm is raced by Hagan Robertson. A Black Dog by Beta Man out of Burst, trained by Timarachi at Findon in South Australia. Second, number 5, Batman, raced by Tony Vass. A Black Dog by Mighty Pirate out of Superwoman, trained by Norma Millington at Cardross. And 3rd, number 6, Mr. Attard, raced by Alan Spargo. A White and Black Dog by Zazium out of Chilliman Pop, trained by Doug Blake at Inglewood.